Blachowicz versus Teixeria. And to react to this fight is actually so far distant from reacting to the technical elements of a fight. And it actually goes deeper than that. And it goes to that human element of wanting something so bad that you're simply not going to take no for an answer. And when Glover Teixeira mounted Jan Blachowicz, when he sunk the hooks in, flattened Jan out, and when Jan tapped, and Jan tapped quickly, you, as a fan of MMA, if you follow the game and if you know Glover, you just could not help but smile. And in this fan's eyes, there was, I wouldn't say I teared up, mate, but it was the culmination of hard work. And to see it happen, good guys don't often finish first. But, and hell, Glover, if it's against Yuri Prohaska, I'm picking Yuri in terms of the next fight. Let's just put it out there. But what Glover signifies was so far above the specifics of this fight that you just can't help. You cannot help be so happy for the man. And Glover Teixeira is now the light heavyweight champion of the UFC, and no one can take that away from him. No one can take that away from Glover. And I think it speaks to the human spirit, and it spoke to so many people at that level. Daniel Cormier appreciated it. So many people appreciated it. The standing ovations in Twitter. Look, let's talk about the fight. Let's take the elephant out of the room here. Did he look flat? I'm not too sure. Look, if we really think about it, Jan has been on an absolute tear, right? The fight against Dominic Reyes, clinical. The knockout against Corey Anderson, Polish power is real, okay? I do not want to stand in front of the bloke. I definitely don't want to test that theory out. Jan Blachowicz is the real deal. In the lineage of light heavyweight champions, where does he rank? That I'm not sure. And stylistically, I mean, he is a Brazilian black belt in jiu-jitsu, but let's take the first round. Glover was able to, close the distance, get Jan against the fence, and he took him down relatively easy. Let's call it what it is. Jan got taken down. And for the most part, Jan, whether he was conserving his energy, whether it was just a lack of options from the guard, he was content to stay there. And the thing is, Glover was working his way up to try and get a more dominant position. But he was, the light heavyweights, all right? Like, they're big boys. Glover was putting his weight on Jan. You could tell Jan didn't like it. He was tripoding. Yeah, look, it was a relatively dominant round for Glover Teixeira. Round 2 comes in. Jan has some success on the feet, but he gets clipped. He gets clipped by Glover Teixeira. And that whole card, this whole UFC 267 card, just really got me thinking how important wrestling and grappling is. My God, you had a guy in Blachowicz who, after being kept down for so long, in round 1, he was petrified. He was absolutely petrified. Jan Blachowicz was petrified. And in that, he got tagged. Glover took him down, and it's a cardinal sin giving your back to any Brazilian black belt. But you can't do it to Glover Teixeira, and it was over. There's a bit of back and forth in terms of the tap because it happened really quick. I'll tell you what, it wasn't a rear naked choke in the most traditional of sense, but he got him good. I think Glover got right under the throat, was able to take it, and it was over. And again, you just can't help but smile. If you're a fan of MMA, if you're a fan of the good guys, Glover Teixeira took us down, memory lane to when we had a dream and when we achieved it. Bravo, my man. Bravo. Because that was highly, highly impressive.